Howdy Hon, welcome back to the channel. This is Stephsgotit, and today we are going to do our WIP and chat for me, sorry about that. I will be working on excuse me, I will be working on Sea Buddies, the collaboration that Shelley, Patterson, and I are doing. Sea Buddies is a Diamond Art Club painting, and you can find the link down below in the description bar, and a picture of this should have been in the introduction if you would like to see what the full thing looks like. So let's go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for joining me today. And as you may remember, these are little cover minders. Look at the little wiggly eyes. If you may remember from last week's chat, my hubby got me a webcam for my birthday. So you're going to see a couple of different angles and the next couple of WIP and chats as I try to figure out the best way to use it along with my tray table that I have, along with my stand-up desk that I have as I try and find some balance of the perfect setup for that. So today's WIP and chat, we are trying, I'll scoot over a bit, we are trying the camera attached to my tray table, which is sitting on top of my stand-up desk. So you should be right side up orientation. Yep, there's the number 7. Good. And I can sit at my stand-up desk, not have to lean over as much with my tray table. Last week when I had to lean over, even though I had the tray table all the way up, it still was kind of not a great feeling. I don't know how to get my computer to stop dinging. I got to get used to seeing everything on the computer instead of on the camera. That's a really weird setup, but we're going to make it work. So let's start with our green 6s. I hope that I almost said are enjoying your time at home, but I think most people are not, because they are being somewhat forced to be at home, and with this coronavirus situation and the social distancing and precautions that we are taking, better safe than sorry. So I think by now everyone has a pretty good understanding of why there is a request or need to do the isolation. If not, leave me a comment down below and I'll kind of go over it with you in another video. But really, I think we're all kind of tired of coronavirus emails and social media posts, and we just want to get away. So today, that is the only thing I'm going to say about the coronavirus, other than wash your hands, cough in your arm or sleeve, drink lots of water, stay home for a good 14 days, isolate yourself, and be safe, and get all of your information from qualified people, all right, and qualified sites. That being said, we're going to leave that subject in the wind and get a little joy from talking about other things, so that we can have a little joy and happiness in our lives. So I am going to end all conversations about coronavirus in this WIP and chat. So if you are looking for that, my apologies, but we want to focus on a little more happier stuff. Been kind of, what's a purple V? I didn't set my beads up ahead of time, so I'm trying to put them in the trays right quick. as well as get this baby started. We have not been posting these last couple of weeks. If you are a subscriber for Shelley, she her baby was in the shop, but I think it's up. I think she actually did post a video this week, so you would know that already. But if you are a subscriber of Stephsgotit and you jump over to check out Shelley sometimes, and I hope you do, then you, just so you know, that's why she didn't post any videos. And you know, I'm kind of working on my consistency here with posting, so I'm working on it, guys. I really am. So many unexpected things tend to pop up. I do not see a blue pound sign. So let's see what's new. Nothing, because we're all at home. Here's something you can do while you're at home, though. If you don't do this already, journal. Write down about your experience in this self-isolation phase. Write that experience down, because you'll want to share that with your prosperity later. I don't know, all of a sudden just felt kind of blah. And I don't want this video to be blah. So what I'm gonna do is pull up that questionnaire I told you guys I was working on last time I did the WIP in chat. I just couldn't post it because the sound was so horrible. That was the very first time that I had used this camera. The first time the sound, I can't find the wax. The first time the sound was horrible, and then, the first time there was no sound. The second time it was horrible. And even today when I clicked on, I had to say troubleshoot because it still wasn't picking up the speaker. But anyway, all is well now. Hopefully you can hear everything. And we're gonna go ahead and pull out that questionnaire that I had last time, because I really did like those questions. And I didn't have to puzzle my brain to figure out something to say, because I've had a boring week, so I've got nothing exciting to tell you, baby. If you've got something exciting to share, I would love to see it in the comments below. Okay, where is this question? Oh, it's on my phone under. Let's see. Misfit Market. By the way, I'm also going to be cooking some. I'll talk about that for a second. I'm going to be cooking some of my Misfits Market stuff this coming week. And for those of you who watched that, you will know that there were 2 items on there that I had no clue what they were. Well, turns out, if you haven't watched that video, please go watch it and you'll see what I'm talking about. There 20, let's do the green arrows. Okay. So, let's get a multi-placer. The long thing that looked like a carrot that was white, and I called it a alien child. Turns out that, my friend, I know I got that multi-placer out. That, my friend, is what's called parsnips. So that, if you didn't know what a parsnip looked like, now you do. It looks like, sorry about that. It looks like a white carrot, long carrot. So that's what that is. And the one that was in the green bag that I initially thought was ginger until I realized it didn't smell like ginger. According to the company, It is actually Jerusalem artichokes or sunchokes. Okay, and I think one of the viewers, I haven't had a chance to go through my comments yet, but I saw a notification pop up and I was able to read the first line of it, or I clicked on it and was scanning through it, but something happened and I couldn't finish and make a comment, respond back. Someone else had also told me that that was what that was, and I don't think she's a DP'er. If she is, if you happen to be watching this, I'm going to comment as soon as I finish this video on your, of course by the time you see this I would have already commented, but just in case, I'm going to comment on your comment right after I finish this video. I'm going to pull this up a little. Ooh. Wow, okay. That didn't go well, did it? Let's see if I can pull this side up. And I want to kind of go up. I want to use the multi-placer, so I'm going to pull this up because there are more of these green ones up there. There we go. And I think you'll be able to see it. Let's see. This has a light on it too. All right. So yeah, the company actually did watch the video, and I had tagged them on Instagram, so they came back to my Instagram and made a comment, and in their comment they told me what that was. So that was much appreciated. I now know what to look for a recipe for, and I'm excited about that. I found one on All Recipes that was really simple, and just olive oil and baking it and one or two other seasonings. I thought I would try that, just get it in its natural habitat, so to speak, and see how I like it on its own before I start trying to add it to other things. So I'm really excited. Oh, you can't see that, can you? I'm really excited to try that. Let's scoot you over just a tad bit. There we go. I love that this thing focuses too. I don't have to turn it off, focus it, and then turn it back on. It does its own focusing. Okay, so I'm right in here. There we go. See, look at that. Amazing. All right. So I in my life have never heard of a Jerusalem artichoke or sunchoke. So this will be a new experience for moi, but I'm excited about it and I can't wait to try it and report back to you what it tastes like. I'm also going to shoot the video, and Marty will most likely be joining me because he was in that unboxing too, and one of you commented how nice it was to see him, especially because you also were part of a biracial relationship, interracial, whatever you want to call it. You were part of an Oreo cookie as well. And looking forward to seeing him with the recipes. So I politely informed him that he is now committed to cooking the recipes with me. He was out getting our garden ready a few minutes ago, or a couple of hours, so that I can come in later behind him and do the fertilizer, the dirt that we make. We do square foot gardening. If you don't know what that is you plant all of your seeds above ground and you actually create the soil that's the perfect environment for them to strive in. And it's a program, it's a method created by Bartholomew, I can't remember his last name, but you can Google square foot garden, and so you create the soil, in which we would have to do because we live on a sandy piece of property, a sandy area, a swamp area, so to speak, and so we don't have grass that's soil that's really conducive to growing a good vegetable garden. We grow good weeds, too good, but not a good vegetable garden. So he was emptying our box, well, cleaning out the walkways in between because we separated the boxes this year. So it will be exciting to have my garden back. And oh, that doesn't fit. I'll be excited to have my garden back, and we need to switch. I need to switch this one out. It doesn't fit. Ah, there's the one with the tape on it. If you've got those, if you've got a diamond painting pen where you can switch out the feet, the tips, and I would show you, but I stuck it back in the container. The other one, this tip, it just kind of went in and out, it just fell out, it didn't really fit. So this one, I have a little piece of tape, if you can see that, a piece of tape on it, and that helps tighten it up so that it goes in there and stay. So that's your tip for the day. If you didn't, you probably knew that already, but just in case you didn't. It's nice to share the knowledge that you know for those who may not have known it, or may have known it and just forgotten all about the good little tip and they've been struggling because they forgot about it or whatever. So there you go. I think I told you everything else that was in that box while we did the unboxing. If you haven't seen the unboxing, again, go check it out and you'll see all the cool things that we got. What I did have wrong, or I did say wrong, was the price. And we got 25 pounds of vegetables for $35, not $50. I don't know why my mind was set on $50, but I got the largest box and it was $35. Okay, and I think shipping I paid like $4.50 for 22 or 25 pounds. Marty said of veggies. He was looking at the shipping label. So we're excited to try that. And I'll be sharing the recipes that I use for everything, or almost everything. I won't do like the stuff we make salad with, because, you know, a salad is a salad. It's going to be the basic of, you know, salad, not something really far out. So not really that. Oh goodness, you still aren't seeing. Oh yes you are. Okay, I'm right here. Duh, crazy. Sorry, my bad. So that's my newest online purchase. And what I will probably end up doing is taking, I'm pretty okay with getting these whipping chats up for Monday and Sunday more than I am for anything else. So I'll probably have to reevaluate what the schedule is, because no matter how hard I try, it's not working. The schedule's not, it works good one week and then it doesn't the next week. And I know in the summer things will slow down, it won't be as hectic, and then I certainly will not add anything else to the schedule. gotta get some consistency down here. And hopefully this new camera will help make that easier to do. The other camera, it was just such a struggle with having to do so much editing and pasting. I don't like to edit a WIP and chat. I like to put the ending and put the introduction on it and slap that bad boy up. So hopefully all will be well with that. Can you tell I'm not feeling the greatest? But I'm trying to make sure this video gets done so I can start the week off right. I hope you are having a better, you're feeling better at least. These, and I can't blame it on any coronavirus or anything else for that matter. Of course it didn't help, but it's not the cause. So anyway, we're trying to make it work. Right. All right, so let's pull out that questionnaire. I've told you about the Misfits Market, and what they do is they sell you vegetables and fruit that were not pretty enough to go on the shelf in the supermarket, and for a little of a reduced price. So go check out that video. I give you all the deets in the description bar of the sizes, and what we got is in the video. What we got is in the video. And I even put a coupon code down there so that you can get a percentage off your first box. And that will also allow me to get a small percentage off of my next box. So if you use it or not, it's up to you. You get the 25% off, or you can just go to the site and pay the whole price. You know, my feelings won't be hurt at all. But if I spent less there, I have more to spend on things to get for the channel, so that you have more quality stuff to check out. All right, let's get back to that questionnaire. Where were we? I think we were on number 11. You see that? Okay. So what songs have you completely memorized? We talked about that. Number 12. What would you rate 10 over 10? Huh? Always a question. Always a great question, just some good recommendations, and most likely some very, okay. 10 over 10? 10 out of 10. You know, I can't think of a single thing. That's how it was last time. I couldn't think of any of the question answers, even though I had just mentioned those very things. Let's see. 10 out of 10. I'm a big fan of Shane's Barbecue. 10 out of 10. Maybe 9 out of 10. Chocolate gets a 10 out of 10. I don't know. Let's just move on. I've got to improve my attitude. Nobody wants a Debbie Downer in the video. All right. Number 13. What job would you be terrible at? And then we can flip that and say what job would be your dream job. Focus. There you go. All right. Ow, my finger's stuck. All right. So what job would you be terrible at? I would be a terrible maid. I would be the worst at being a maid. I hate cleaning. I do it because I must, but it is not with any amount of joy. What else would I be terrible at? I would be a terrible politician. Although I play well with others, I don't play well with others. I don't like the politics, the fluff. I don't have the time, the energy, or the patience for it. So I would not be a good politician. Plus, I think they're all liars anyway. So I'd have a problem with that too. What would my dream job be? Let's flip that around. My dream job would be in the fitness/health industry, after getting myself up to par, working with obese and people with mental issues, and I mean like depressions, anxieties, things like that, and helping them to not only work on helping them achieve their physical goals, but finding a way, creating a program that would allow them to also address all of themselves, because a person isn't just a fat person, you know. They didn't become fat or overweight or obese overnight and for one reason. So to help someone lose weight, you also have to take into account their mental health, their emotional health, their spiritual health, as well as their physical health. So I would like to create some type of program and own my own business that will allow me to focus solely on the whole person. Like, okay, you come here to lose weight. Okay, great. Let's see what emotionally caused you to overeat like that for this many years. What mental triggers, emotional triggers set you off so that you allowed your health to get this bad and allowed your body to become this out of shape or whatever. And how can we address those issues? Address it as a whole, not as a part. Yeah, I can help you lose weight and get in shape, but if you still have that same mental and emotional baggage, spiritual depletion, then you're going to end up back in that same situation. So for me, to help someone, you truly have to address all those aspects, not just their physical aspects and what they eat. So if I could have my dream job, it would be to finish my degrees that would allow me to have the knowledge to be able to create such a program, and then have my own business that will allow me to focus solely on that. The business might have other areas that other people can focus on, especially with fitness and dietary, those things, but it would allow me to just focus on the thing that I want to focus on, which is just that, and talking with people, helping people, encouraging people. That would be the best part of the job for me. All right. I think we've got all of the green arrows, at least the green arrow. Ha 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 ha. I love that show. One of my favorite shows, even though I haven't binged watched it in a while. I need to catch up. I think no, I did. I saw it all the way. I think I saw it all the way through to the end. I was sad that they that is gone. That they've done the end of that show or whatever. Not to mention he wasn't so bad on the eyes either. But yeah. All right, what's our next color? Let's get our next question first, then we'll pick up our next color. All right, so number 14. What are you absolutely determined to do? What am I absolutely determined to do? I'm determined to make this channel successful. And I know that could mean different things for different people who have YouTube channels, but I'll tell you what that means for me and this YouTube channel. To me, this YouTube channel being successful would be to have a consistent schedule and have videos post when they need to, when they're supposed to, scheduled to, and it be some type of service to those who watch it. I wish I could take this out. Dang it. I hate having to go to the other pen to get the other placer. I don't know if this was supposed to come out or not, but it just did. All right, so we're going to put the other placer on this pen. All right, so where were we? Oh yeah, and that means having a consistent schedule, having things post when they're supposed to post on a determine to, I know I have a 4 placer somewhere, but I just cannot find it. Ugh. I'm determined to finish this freaking painting. What else am I determined to do? I'm determined but slow about it, procrastinating about it along the way. Getting this personal trainer certification complete and in my pocket. I'm determined to this year address things about my health that should have been addressed years ago. I'm determined to increase my spirituality and my relationship with my Heavenly Father. I'm determined to become a better wife, a better mom, better grandmom, a better friend, serve my calling better, what else? I guess that would be it. I'm determined to get back some confidence that I lost along the way again. I am determined to get my belly dancer skills back to where they were and then build on that to make them even better. Let's see what else. I think that's all I can think of right now off the top of my head. This is kind of like practicing for table topics. I'm determined but slowly pursuing becoming a distinguished Toastmaster, but very slow about doing it. What else? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just like, what skill would you like to master? I think I've kind of talked about that. What website do you visit most often? What website do I visit most often? The Church of Jesus Christ, which would be the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, because I am a Relief Society president, therefore a leader in the church. So I have to go to that site to log in for file my reports and check on people and get phone numbers and things like that. So I go to that site a lot. I unfortunately go to Netflix a lot. Not a lot. I binge watch Netflix. I have those shows I take interest in, and then I binge watch them, and I wait till the next season post all at one time so I can binge watch it again. So I don't necessarily watch it all the time. I just binge watch it when I do watch it. But it's one of my favorite channels, websites nonetheless. Of course, YouTube and Instagram. I mean, that kind of goes without saying, I guess. What else? I like allrecipes.com. Although I have the app on my phone, I never remember that, and I always end up going on the computer and logging in. Am I doing the right color? Yes, I am. What else? Amazon. I mean, come on. I can't live without Amazon.com. Let's see. Mascara Beauty, because I sell Mascara Beauty now. So doTERRA, because I'm also a doTERRA consultant. So I go to those to get make my orders for myself. Like, I'm a consultant, but I haven't really been pushing it. I just enjoy the oils. I would like to sell that too. Maybe that should be on my determined to-do list, is to get back to put some focus on. You know what I'm determined to do? Let me go back for a second. What I'm determined to do, which you would never believe I'm determined to do because I haven't done a thing with it in 6 months, but I am determined to do it and focus on it this summer, is trading. I attend the OTA, Online Trading Academy, and now I need to put that to use. I think I'm just kind of intimidated by it, and I've kind of just been standoffish with it, and I need to put that fear aside and go ahead and put the time and energy into what I paid for, so that I can put back what we took to pay for that, as well as, oh, you can't even see that, I'm sorry, as well as working to get our future ready. So, or maybe I should say, I need to be determined to do that. I need to suck it up, stop being intimidated by it, and just do it and work hard at it, because you'll never get it any other way. But guys, oh my gosh, trying to read those charts, it is like, I don't know, like worse than having a tooth pulled maybe. But that's something I need to buckle down and get done. Tell me something that you are determined at, or that you need to be determined at, in the comments down below. I love when you share those things. And I'm like super close to this camera, so I hope that it's picking up really clearly. I'm not quite sure if the mic is supposed to be over there or if it's built, because it has a built-in mic, so I'm not sure if it's actually in this unit or if it's through the cords and it's over there on the computer, which is a little ways from me. Let's see, what else do we have? Did I get out the number 7? I don't think I did. Crazy girl. All right, well, what do we have? We've done the green arrows. We've done the blue pound signs. All right. All right, let's do these little upside down T's. So there you go. I don't remember what question I was talking about, but that popped into my mind. I should have a pen and pencil here so I can write that down and remind myself. All right, what's next? What would you prefer? What, can you see that? I don't have my glasses on, so I hope that's in focus for you. Let's see. There. All right. What would you prefer? What would your perfect room look like? That's kind of hard to answer because I'm married. So when you share a room with someone, you can't have it your perfect room. For me, the perfect room would be in Betty Boop decor. But again, I'm married, so that ain't happening. Initially, when we got married, I was setting up my room. Before we got married, rather, I was setting up my room in palm trees. So it was green and brown, the room and bathroom. So when we got married, we continued that. So I guess I would maybe like to finish that. Like, I wanted some palm trees to go up, and I wanted the sheer curtains hanging from some bamboo, and like I said, the palm trees in the corner. I wouldn't even mind painting the ceiling like a sky. Like the sky, not a sky, the sky, and having some pretty clouds and bright sun over in the corner. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all. Bedspreads, duvets, and my headboard. I would like to have a real headboard. I mean, we have a real headboard. Someone built it. Maybe I would like to have it painted a coordinating color so that it looks better, because right now it's just unpainted. So, and I would like to not have all the things in our room that we have in there, because my husband's a geek. So we have bookshelves in there and a file cabinet, and he put a couple of shelving units in there that have boxes for all the crazy stuff that I do, that I have to have books for and notebooks saved for. So we put all that stuff in to give me some place to have it. But I would really like to not have all that stuff. I would like for our bedroom to be more open space. I would like to have a makeup table so that when I do my Facebook Lives for my mascara channel, I have somewhere to sit right in front of the window. To sit, and it will be ideally to have it in front of the window. What else? I would like to redo our bathroom and have an actual clawfoot bathtub that I could actually submerge my entire body in, instead of that little wash pan that we have now for a tub. And don't take that literal, people. We don't have a wash pan for a tub. It's a tub, but I call it a wash pan because it's very small. I cannot stretch. When I get in it, I have to fold my legs up and sit like a pretzel almost. I can't stretch out. I can't lay down. I can't relax in it, so it's useless for me. Quite honestly, I just throw clothes in it. Like, I have special clothes that my husband liked to wash. So when we got married, that's what he asked to do. He asked to be able to continue to do the laundry. And who am I to deprive the man of what he wants, right? So he does the laundry like all the time. But there are some clothes he does the laundry, and I love him and I appreciate that, and it's awesome. But he doesn't really know about special fabrics and special settings and things like that. So I don't let him wash like my workout clothes or my belly dance clothes or stuff that you can't just throw in and out. My special fabrics, my silks and my crochet skirts and things like that, I don't let him wash. My bras and shapewear, whatever, stuff like that. So I chunk it all in that tub, and then I wash it when I get ready. And sometimes that's quite a little time. But so yeah, if I could create my bedroom, I would get rid of that and put a real tub in there, so that I can, a real tub that you can stretch out in and be completely submerged in the water, so that you can have a hot bubble bath or a hot soak. Ideally, I would like for it to be a clawfoot tub, because I've just always been in love with those. But as long as it's a tub that I can sit in, it's fine. But a clawfoot would be ideal. What else? If left to my husband, he wants to have our shower converted to some type of sit-in thing, because he thinks my knees are probably going to go out long before his does. So he'd be able to have me sit and take a shower. I have no interest in sitting to take a shower. So that would be my perfect bedroom. And to put the shelving units back into our closets would be cool. And maybe turn the bed different angle than it is now. To me, I would never have put a bed facing that direction. I think it misses a lot of use for the room as well. So there's that. And what else? I think that's it. I would love to have some glow-in-the-dark stars and planets on the ceiling, since I'm an insomniac and I'm up late at night a lot of times, and maybe I could stare at the wall instead of Netflix. Oh, something else that I like to watch a lot, YouTube. I get a lot of YouTube in, a lot of Plan With Me's, a lot of WIP and chats. What else? Unboxings. Well, no, I don't know that I get a lot of unboxings in, but I get a lot of WIP and chats in, and a lot of Plan With Me's, and anything calendar planner, happy planner related. I'm there. Anything diamond painting, WIP and chat, I try to be there, but I'm not there as much because WIP and chats are a lot longer. Plan With Me's are 15-20 minutes, maybe 30, especially if I'm doing it, because I haven't managed to whittle it down yet, my process down yet. So now we got the V. All right, before we go to the V, let's get our next, my glasses. Get our next question. What movie title best describes your life? What movie title best describes your life? Quiet the silence. Yeah. What's something more fun that would describe my life? Yeah, we're just gonna leave that alone. Let's move on. What's the next one? What age do you want to live to? I don't freaking know. The movie we watched last night, we watched I Frankenstein, and in the movie he said, no, was it I Frankenstein? I think it was I Frankenstein. Oh, I can't remember now. One of the movies I watched last night. No, it was Batman. It was Batman, Rise of the Night. I think that's what, yeah. And in there he said, you either die or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That was like, wow. I don't want to live long enough to see myself become the villain. But I don't think I'll be doing anything that will cause me to become a villain. But I just found that statement, it just grabbed me when he said it. Anyway, how long do I want to live? I want to live long enough to see my children achieve their goals and dreams. Long enough to achieve my own goals and dreams. But not long enough to where I would lose all consciousness of who I was, who my family was. And I can't really say that. You know what? I want to live as long as the good Lord has it in his mind for me to live. And when he's had it in his mind that it's not time for me to live anymore, I just hope to be okay with that and to ascend gracefully. And Frankenstein, the good one, the gargoyles ascended, they were good, and the demons were bad, so they descended. So I want to ascend. And yeah, long enough to see all of our kids and grandkids accomplish the things that they want in life. It would be great to see our great grandkids too, but you know, at least grandkids. And yeah, I mean, the world certainly doesn't offer you anything worth wanting to hang around for. So family, and accomplish my goals. I don't want to leave before I've done the things that I'm supposed to do. And for all I know, that may be all the Lord meant for me to do. So I don't want to leave before I've done the things that he's meant for me to do. How about that? We'll just leave it at that. Do you guys have a bucket list? of things you'd like to do before. That's not on the questionnaire. I just thought of it while thinking of that question. Do you have a bucket list of things you'd like to do before you kick the bucket? I would like to go skydiving, but my husband won't let me. So, I would like to go skydiving. I would like to, what else would I like to do? I would like to see someplace fun and exotic on my bucket list. I don't know, Paris or Japan or Egypt. I would love to go to Egypt and see some Egyptian belly dancers. That would be nice. Any place though. Those are just some on the top of my head. I would like to serve a mission for my church, for the Lord. I would like to finish this diamond painting. What else? I think that's it. Okay, what's the next question? I don't know how long I've been talking. I forgot to set, but I think this thing keeps up with the time. Let's see. Ooh, I think we may have been going on an hour. Yeah, it says 56 minutes. Wow, which is good because my bum hurts on this stool. I've been sitting on the bricks outside in the garden, so my bum was hurting when I started. Okay. Let's do our last question from here. What kind of art do you enjoy most? You see that? What kind of art? That's how you get it to focus. Put your fingers on there. What kind of art do you enjoy the most? Don't feel limited by what is typically considered to be art. Stuff to be put in museums. Anything that requires creativity can be considered an art. There you go. Well, I think one goes without saying. Diamond painting is an art that I enjoy tremendously. I enjoy sewing. To me, that's an art. You take a bunch of fabric that may be beautiful or not, but you still take it and you turn it into something even more beautiful. Especially quilts. I love to sew quilts because that is a work of art. And there's great design. There are great design elements in every. Oh, there's some blue elements that go into that. So I would say sewing quilts to be more specific. And what else? I like to make cards. Oh, I didn't turn this light on just as well, huh? Because you can see pretty clearly without it. And so can I with this light right here. This has a ring light built into it. I didn't think it made that big of a difference, but it does. Yeah, look at that. You don't even need a light underneath the light pad. So I would like, what was the question? What was the question? Let's see. Oh yeah, art. I like to paint, even though I am not a painter. I do like to do it nonetheless. I've gone to Sip and Paint and created this beautiful angel painting, and then my family and I have done that same activity for our family home evening one night. So let's see if I could show you. Don't get dizzy for a second here. There's a painting right there. Let's see if I can flip it around. And almost almost. A little higher, a little higher. All right, let me unhook it a little, unscrew it a little there. See that painting right there? Right, come on, where are you? That painting right over here. That one right there. That is a painting that I did at, there it is, at Sips and Stroke. Yeah, you see my junky living room. At Sips and Stokes. And okay, I'm gonna swing you back down. And I love it. And it was so much fun to do. Oh, look at that, right back where we were. Awesome. It was so much fun to do. So I love painting, even though we were late getting there, so they had sketched our design on the canvas for us, and all we had to do was like fill it in. Now see, this is without the ring light that's on the camera. Okay, so that's with the ring light that's on 1. That's on 2. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Off. No, that's 3. Okay. Look how bright that is. I have it clipped onto my desk, so it's hovering right over the painting. So that's why, and I have it flipped around so that your orientation is right side up. I love being able to do that. I think I'll still have to, I want another magic arm. This one isn't quite long enough to do what I want to do with, but it worked for today. So yeah. I like to make cards. I love to scrapbook. I'm a scrapbooker. What other art? I love to create things with my hands. So any kind of craft, I'm all about it. I'm here for it. I love to make mini quilts as well, because again, you can use those to put on your wall like decoration. And let's see, I can hold tight again. I'm going to flip you around again. I'm going to show you my door of my sewing room. And right there, that is a mini quilt under that shirt. Right there is a mini quilt, and I have that hanging on my sewing room door. Now, I did not make that one. That one was made for me in a swap, a sewing swap. But I liked it, so I hung it on my wall. What other art? For me, belly dancing is an art. You're using your body to paint these beautiful lines and silhouettes and beautiful movements that evolve, bringing emotion and thought. So to me, belly dance is an art. It's very much an art. What else? Oh, and when you saw that tree, there's an angel on top of the tree. I made that. So again, I just like, you can take anything and make art with it. That's how I feel. I feel everything is art. Anything you had to put thought or imagination into creating it, then it's art. Now, whether it's an art that's cute or not is completely in the eye of the beholder, right? Right. I think photography is an art, and I love taking pictures. Hence, I have the camera that I have, thinking it would be a second use would be YouTube videos, but that didn't work out so good. Now did it? I think poetry is an art, and I love to write poetry. I have not done so in the last 2 years. I have not had that inspiration to do so in the last, oh gosh, it's more than 2 years. I haven't written anything original in many years. But I do love to write poetry. I had an entire collection before the fire, unfortunately, the copyright form was with the stack of poems to be sent in for copyright. So all of those poems are gone. I'll never be able to bring those back. And I think I kind of just, once the fire happened, I kind of just lost the oomph to write again. So maybe that's something I can work on. Well, for me, writing it's a feeling. I have to be inspired by some feeling or thought, and then then everything just pours out of me. I can't just say, oh, I'm going to write a poem today and sit down and write a poem. It doesn't work that way for me. I wish it did, but it doesn't. And what else? Like I said, guys, anything can be art. If you can use your imagination, anything that comes across your hands can be art. And anything that comes across my hand is art. My planner, for me, is art. That's why I love the Happy Planner disc system so much. It's because I can decorate it. I can pull them out and put them in different areas, and I can keep that as a keepsake for, it's basically memory planning for me. So anyway, yeah. Anything that you can do with your hands is art. All right, y'all, thank you for hanging in there with me. I'm sure it sounded kind of drab, and I apologize. Hopefully next week or tomorrow's WIP and Chat. This is the Sea Breeze WIP and Chat that will post Sunday, hopefully about 5 p.m. And Monday's WIP and Chat is the Victoria's Moon angel kit that I'm reviewing. Hopefully I am a little more energy and a lot more oomph and excitement and back to my jokey self by then, and we'll have more fun on that video. Hopefully. I hope this one wasn't too boring for you. I hope you learned some things, at least about me, if nothing else. And you were able to get your WIPs, to work on your WIPs while you were listening to me work on mine. Okay? Okay. With that being said, I am going to remind you, be careful, stay informed, and I will see you next time. And remember, if you are having a good day, help someone else have a good day. It's the small and simple things in life that make life worth living. Love and Shimmies. Thank you. If you're not a subscriber, in spite of this video, click the subscribe button below. If you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't, you can always feel free to give it a thumbs down, right? You do you, boo. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.